What's going on, guys? I'm Mike from SuperheroJack.com, the place where fitness meets everything nerd and pop culture. So make sure to check out the channel for some other videos you might like after this one. For this video, I'm going to be talking about how to train your dragon, the hidden world. I have a tendency to talk way too much before the video, so for the first time ever, I'm going to get right into my 30-second Thursday review. Just so you know ahead of time, there might be some spoilers. So let me grab the phone, take it out, just so I can attempt to hit the 30 seconds this time. So here we go. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, go. I really had a lot of fun with this movie. There's so much that could be said about it. There's a lot I could talk about. Some of the main points I want to hit are the fact that the voice actors are just so good. Jay Baruchel, right off the bat, I've always loved him as Hiccup, so that goes without saying. You got Cate Blanchett, you got Gerard Butler, you got Jonah Hill, you got Kristen Wiig, and even Kit Harington is back. I obviously love Kit Harington, being the Game of Thrones nerd I am. On my desk, I had the Stark cup holder. I guess it really doesn't do us much for Kit Harington nowadays, if you know what I'm saying. And now they also had F. Murray Abraham as Grimmel, who was the main villain, who I think was awesome. I really liked this villain. There were a couple other things that I really liked as far as the introduction of a Life Fury. I didn't really like how they introduced that, how Hiccup found her, how Grimmel kind of just handed it over. But I guess they tried to play it out where he had that all part of his plan. I just didn't really like that. I also didn't like the fact that they found the hidden world so easily. They kind of just go out looking for it. After one day of travel, they stop on an island, they set up camp, then all of a sudden they go out the next day, and oof, it's there. There you go. That part, I understand they had to get to it because it was already a long movie to play out the rest of the stuff going on. It's just that kind of took away from, like, okay, it was that easy, you guys kind of just stumbled upon it, like, okay. Meanwhile, Hiccup's dad, like, searched his entire life, so whatever. They found it, the movie went on, the movie was a lot of fun. Love the interaction with the dragons and how intelligent they are with humans. I really like the ending, actually. It looks like we're not getting any more, and while that's usually a sad note, I think they ended it off a really fun way. It's almost like they had an after credit scene within the movie, like if you would have stayed after and seen Hiccup all grown up with his kids and with Astrid and seen that whole interaction where Toothless now has the Life Fury and they have their own kids, and you see that interaction happen and how humans and dragons are no longer bonding and they're no longer together, and it's going to be a secret that they're going to keep until the world basically gets along. And I like the ending. I think they really did it well, and I think it was a good way to go out. If they are actually going out, I don't know if there's going to be spin-offs, but I also really like how many dragons they had. I like the little quirks they've always done in all the movies, so they still had those same things that have been a lot of fun. The same comedy, obviously, when you put these voice actors in there and you add this little flair of comedy, it's going to just spice up the movie that much more. So all of those things considered, it was a lot of fun. It was the same How to Train Your Dragon flair that it's always been, and if you like the other movies, you definitely should see this one, but for no other reasons other than the fact that there were some little things that could have improved. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. My friend Maria, who came to see it with me, is giving it an 8 out of 10, and I swear that is saying much because she does not like many movies. She's a tough critic, so 8 out of 10 from her, 7.5 out of 10 from me. If you've watched any of my other reviews, this is not just because it's an animated movie. I gave Ralph Breaks the Internet 10 out of 10. I loved it so much. I really like this movie too. I just don't think it was anywhere near perfect. There was things that could be improved on. I liked the way it was going out. 7.5 still a pretty good score, so I definitely recommend going to see this one if you do like the How to Train Your Dragon series. The voice acting really carried it through for me. I've always liked the lore. I've always liked the comedy and the fun within these movies. So as far as that goes, definitely go see it. If you haven't seen it and you're listening to this, well, I guess I should apologize. I did warn you about the spoilers. I definitely want to hear what you guys have to say about this one. Make sure to smash the thumbs up button, subscribe, comment below. Let me know how you like the movie. Let me know how you like the video, and I'll talk to you later.